and gentlemen, are you ready?
Sit down. Start to eat. I spit the shit up of your face. And get ready. Me and Maddie are gonna hit you with the old boom boom. And the old pop pop, you son of a...
Maddie is the GOAT. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
You want to say show your face? Go over there and tell Maddie and Zio show their face. See how that goes down.
Sit down. Start to eat. I spit the shit up of your face.
Lesso.
Maddie, you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yep.
What's going on here?
What's going on? Nothing much. Good afternoon. This is going to be a short stream, guys. We're not going no 2 hours or nothing. Tomorrow we'll have a full-length stream. But
Don't be talking to me like I'm your guidance counselor. Good afternoon. What is that shit?
Listen, all right, let me say hello to the chat real quick since we don't got much time.
All right, say hello to the chat.
What's
Maddie.
up? All right, Beantown, what's up, Beantown? River Us, what's going on? Louisiana High Ride, good to see you. Seymour, how are you doing? Redzilla, what's going on? Slayer of MobTube, that's a nice little dog you got there. Aegon, what's up, Aegon? How are you doing? BK Shaolin, what's good? Charlie D, thank you for stopping by, bro. Simpin, what's going on, Simpin? Who else we got in here? Faye, what's up, Faye? Thank you for stopping in here. Janie AR, good to see you. Thank you. Guys, please hit that like button if you have not already. What's going on? Citrulo, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in here. Montauk, what's up, Montauk? Aldo, how you doing? Mike Wall, how you doing? Montauk, Kathy, how are you doing? Oh, we're about to get into some shit. Richie, how are you doing, Richie? Pilato, damn it, Mandy, how are you? Nikki, what's going on, Nikki? Joff, what's up, Joff? Scottish Deborah, how you doing? David James. Let me get to the bottom here. Finn Freak, what's going on? BK, Montauk, yep, I think I got everybody. Layla, how are you doing? If all the new people coming in here. Guys, please hit that like button. And remember, these sensitive little bitches got us demonetized. So if you want to donate, Cash App's on scrolling across the bottom. All right, Assassinino, what's up, Assassinino? How you doing, sir? Mario M, what's up, Mario? How you doing? Jackie, what's up, Jackie? Thank you for stopping in here. Appreciate you. Mario M, I said what's up to already. Hey, Argo, man, I heard you're in some shit, bro, so you have no room to fucking talk, man. You shouldn't, your opinion is kind of void as of right now, so if you don't mind, keep your comments to yourself. So, with that being said, now, so, Finn Freak, Scottish Deborah, what's up? All right. KJ, what's up, KJ? Crystal Jewelry, I think you're new here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Layla, yes. Beware, we're all being watched. Oh, you know we're being watched. There's some big fat fucking Texas right now that probably has us on his other monitor listening in because he's a faggot. All right. But yeah, so let me I see yesterday was a pretty fucking interesting day. Two people, you know. Oh, Tony, what's up there, Tony? Good to see you, man. Long time no see. Thanks for stopping in here. Yeah, they're in the bushes for sure. They're in the bushes, but they might as well come out now. They've already fucking made themselves look so fucking stupid and worse than they already could. So they might as well just come out and just say what's up. Like, you know, don't hide in the bushes. Just say what's up. You know, you've already, your integrity and all that shit is just thrown out. So it's out there, just like Lee Cole. People must be really like reading off of the Lee Cole handbook or some shit because they're just following his footsteps. You know. Real quick though, I do want to talk about Louisiana High Ride. How are you doing, Del Strain? What's up, Del? Who else came in here? I thought I just seen Charles. What's up there, Charles? How you doing? Guys, hit that like button if you did not already. Please. Yeah, here's for the queers in the bushes. Now, first, I mean, there's a shit ton to talk about, but then again, this is going to be a short stream, so we might not get into everything today, but tomorrow we'll pick back up wherever we leave off.
Yeah.
Now, Lesso, are you aware of what's going on?
Oh, like what? What do you want to? Where do I even start, Matty? Where do I begin?
I know it's like it's the season of all is forgotten.
What are we talking about when we threw all our integrity out of the window and said goodbye, see you later?
Yeah. Sent the integrity just sailing on a fucking whim. Now,
I will start with this.
Yeah.
If someone is telling you if you don't like it, you could get out of here after supporting their channel, maybe you should take their advice.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, Matty, the only reason why anybody has a channel, anyone has a platform, is because of their loyal supporters. So when someone comes from a position of being completely and totally ungrateful and their ego is the size of the inside of a cathedral church, maybe you should take their advice and say, okay, obviously I'm not appreciated here. Obviously, I'm not respected. Obviously, I'm not able to vocalize my opinion and it be acknowledged. Maybe I should get the fuck out of here because according to you, we're just a bunch of peons. And we don't treat people like that around here, Matty.
You know what,
We don't treat people around here like they're peons, like we're above them, like we're better than them, like we came from a better place than them. It's not how you treat people. And when you treat people like that, they give it to you right back. Be ashamed of yourself, any content creator on here who takes their supporters for granted.
Look at everybody's agreeing with you, and you're right. And listen, this is not just a biased agreement. People aren't just agreeing with Lesso because it's Lesso. You understand? They're agreeing with him because of what he's saying is facts. When you degrade, listen, all the subscribers that us content creators, right, have, and I'm talking about all the content creators. We are only as good as our subscribers and our support
only
system
as good as the people that show up here.
Yes, that we have on
and stand behind us.
Yes, so you cannot just get on here. And if I was to right now just say, listen, you motherfuckers don't like what I'm saying, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Even though you've been here since the beginning, I don't care. Get the fuck out of here. You don't like what I'm doing, then leave.
How despicable, disgraziazzi, you talk to people like that. How despicable anyone who talks like that. And this is across the board. I'm not saying anyone specific, but we will get into specific shortly. But I'm not talking about anyone specifically. Anyone who says that to their subscribers should be ashamed of themselves.
I agree. Where is I just saw Assassinino's comment, and I'm trying to look for it. God, where is it? He said that I really don't want to talk about people I think that I once considered friends. You know what, Assassinino? I feel you. That's a valid comment, but you got to think about it like this, man. People are talking about all of us. The people are just that what we were considered friends, or 2 months ago we were fucking, cool.
Hold on. Let me ask Assassinino. So they're allowed to talk about us, but we can't talk about them, or they allow people on their platforms to bash us, and we're not supposed to say anything. Now, Assassinino, I'm not coming at you. I'm asking you a general question.
Yeah, that's good. And yeah, I know I'm not calling an Assassinino either. I'm just asking him that question, or basically telling how I feel. Like I'm to the point to where like, you want to talk about me, or you're going to talk about me. I'm going to talk about you. But the only difference is that you're going off of just fucking bullshit, You're going off of complete bullshit. When most of the time, listen, we're wrong. We could be wrong. Me, Lesso, or Zio. We could, of course, nobody's perfect. But for the most part, when we address something, it's for a reason. Not because of pride or because of fucking ego or because of who we hate or who's being hated on. That's not that's not the case. So, with that being said, yeah, the whole like you can leave when you want, you could just get the fuck out of here, basically go fuck yourselves. You've been, loyal supporters for for so long that you've grown on this, you made this show what it is, but now you can go fuck yourself. So all that time, all that effort that you put in, when you could have been watching anybody else's shows, you were there or here, fuck you now. But now you're done because you don't agree with me. You're not marching to the beat of my drum. So now you got to go. Yeah. And another thing that's fucking so crazy is that I know Assassinino. I know. Thank you, Assassinino. I think just a suggestion. I would you do great with your videos, bro, when you go after the rats and shit. But maybe you should like start turning your attention towards some of the other people. Maybe some content creators that support, how you the rat lovers or just people that condone or they'll just go along with people's bullshit. Maybe you should call them out too, because that's what's going to end up happening when people do shit like that. You're going to get called out. People are not everybody's just going to fucking bite their tongue and just not say nothing because of who you are or what it might be. No. That's just not going to happen. I seen a few new people coming in here. Richie Oprio, what's up, man? Terry M, how are you doing? Mario M, what's going on? Susie Q, thank you for stopping in here. Guys, please hit that like button. Like I said, this is not going to be a crazy long stream. Probably only like another half hour. But, yeah, tomorrow we'll do a full-length stream with Zio. So, with that being said, now, another thing. Yesterday, I seen that FBS, because he's in South Florida, he made a video. A 7-minute long video. It was a response video, first of all. It was a response video, that's a fact, to Tony Soflo. He responded to him. Because Soflo just runs his fucking mouth. It's always buy the plane ticket here, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the fucking deal. He repeats himself every day, so you guys already know what he says. Now, so FBS responded to him and basically said, go fuck yourself. I'm in South Florida. I'm here, wherever the fuck he was, at a mall or some shit. I'll be here for the next 2 hours. If you got something to fucking say, come see me. Now, granted, Soflo did hop in an Uber and go to see him. But if you guys know, do you guys notice one thing? When Soflo was at his house, he was popping a lot of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna come there. I'm gonna come there. When he was in that car, that motherfucker you could have heard a pin drop.
Oh boy, he was quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah, his demeanor, if you guys noticed, got real quiet. Like, he wasn't popping all that shit. It's like, dude,
man, you seen that he was nervous.
Yeah, were the nerves like kicking in?
I thought FBS was a pussy, Harambe. I thought he had a bad heart. I thought he was a smoker. I thought when you see him, you'll slap the bitch out of him. Then he's backpedaling, man. He's like, oh, I'm not gonna disrespect. I'm just gonna talk shit to him and his wife. I'm not gonna get into a fight. Harambe, your balls dropped off big time. Let me tell you, pal. And for you to say you're gonna come after us and our family after noticing that chink in your armor, oh boy. No, boy, the day you dox me, pal, you're going to have a real bad time. Because I'm going to put you to the test. I'm not looking to do it, but if you come after my family, you come after me, I guarantee I put you to the test. And I guarantee you fold like a cheap suit. Talk all this nonsense. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a convict. I'm not a street guy. I've been around the block 100%, but I never said I was a gangster. I never said nothing. You portray the image of the biggest, baddest man on the planet. Also, Maddie, you want to hear something funnier?
What?
How come FBS had to drop his location? I thought you were the ambassador of South Florida. No one could come there without giving you a notification, letting you know, asking you permission. Hey, did everybody notice he's full of shit?
Yeah, did he check in?
You should have known. You should have been waiting at the airport when he touched down, Mr. Ambassador of South Florida. Maddie, it's all kayfabe, like MRE says. Yeah. It's a farce. It's bullshit. He's a fraud. Why do you think he hangs out with the great pretender, the fake contender, Tony Sideshow. That's his new name, Maddie.
Tony Sideshow. That's pretty funny.
Great pretender, the fake contender.
Yeah, you looking washed up. 2 senior citizens walking around a mall talking shit. That was hilarious. But yeah, Vito, just keep in mind, and I want to know, chat, where did that? I'm curious. Where did the Jeopardy idea come from? I mean, I know there's hundreds and thousands of people, obviously, who've played it, but around in this genre, what? I'm curious. I don't
I'll
really
tell you.
remember. Like,
You want me to tell you, Maddie, who it came from?
who was the first ones to like
Well, it
bring
came
out
from
the Jeopardy thing and make it like a like a show, an idea? Who was that?
Wait, Maddie,
Was
I
it some
think- wait, hold
faceless trolls? Was it some avatars
No,
that did
it's
that?
three. Yeah, it's three anonymous voice changer using 20-year-old fake anonymous trolls, Maddie. Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah,
I think I know
exactly.
those guys, Maddie. Three of them.
Yeah. Exactly. You're
We
welcome.
take
Yeah, that's
ideas
Fin
for
Freak.
a bunch of trolls.
Fin Freak, that was not an accident. Not at all. You could see the fucking avatar. You know, the guy's on your fucking show 100 times. You're going to say, oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were the other. Wait a minute. I thought you were the other guy. Yeah, bullshit. That was, come on.
Wait. Time out, Maddie. If it was an accident, why didn't she just drop him off immediately?
Because it wasn't an accident. That's why.
It wasn't an accident. That's why. Boom.
But yeah, FBS and SoFlo.
Poor Josie. Josie.
Poor Josie, like, and then Josie Josie, that was nuts.
A woman who's been a victim of many egregious acts gets platformed next to a man who's committed egregious acts against women. How fucked up is that, Maddie?
It's real fucked up. And just keep in mind, not everybody is so fucking open to like accepting apologies and like all is forgiven, all is forgotten.
Some things are unforgivable, Maddie.
Listen, not everybody's like that, and I'm gonna prove that. No, this community will never forget the type of fucked up shit that these people have said about certain people and their family. They've said it about us. They've threatened our families. That shit is not going to go forgotten. If you think that you're all going to be one fucking happy family and everybody's going to like, oh, well, that was last year. I don't give a fuck well, that was 5 years ago. He said that. I will fucking premiere that fucking show every single fucking day that I'm on this platform. Every day, because nobody's gonna ever forget the shit that these fucking people have said. And for people to now embrace these people, like, oh, they said out there sorry, so they're good people now. That is fucking retarded.
No, you don't attack someone's daughter and then say, well, Maddie, if I fucking scratch your car, I say, oh, Maddie, I borrowed the car, I'm sorry, I got a scratch. That's forgivable. Making fun of someone's daughter, attacking people that you're friends with, parents, their dead relatives. You don't just say, I'm sorry, 2 words, 3 syllables. Don't ever cover it. So for me, it's justice for all these people in this community, Maddie. It's justice for Victoria, for being harassed for no reason, unwarranted, attacked, berated. A girl that don't even come on YouTube. Yep. And you tell me this man's acts are forgivable? Look at his track record. He's not forgivable. He should have been thrown underneath the jail, Maddie, and forgotten about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like, yeah, he's a changed man. Motherfucker. And yes, you're right, Faye. I just seen your comment. That whole highness shit, your highness, that is the most cringiest shit that is out there. That shit is so fucking cringy. And if that's like a compliment, you got some fucking mental issues. That's cringy, your highness. What the fuck? Who says that? Who the fuck says that? You're not in the fucking medieval times, bro. Like my highness, the castle stands. My castle stands.
The castle stands under your allegiance. What is that weirdo bullshit history buff? Right? MRE's a history buff, and I love the guy, but he don't say cringy weird shit like that, Maddie. Jesus Christ, talk about an ass kisser. The problem is here, Maddie, and I'm gonna say this. I don't want to speak about Angel, but I'm not gonna call her any word under the sun and disrespect her. One thing I will say, though, is people don't look at Angel with her own identity. They don't see Angel as Angel, in which we always did. We just seen a nice woman who was nice to us, who was kind, who was respectful, etc., helping, supportive. That's how we looked at Angel. Everyone else attaches her identity to or just solely looks at her as John Gotti's daughter. I'm sorry to say this, and this is not a personal attack on her, but that is not that woman's identity. She is John Gotti's daughter, but that is not her identity. And you weirdos that make that her identity is the reason why you're yes man and you see the stars in your eyes and you suck up beyond suck up. You could be friends with somebody. You could be kind to somebody. You don't have to kiss their ass and agree with everything they say. And when you do, it just goes to show that you have some weird I don't know, some fantasy stars in your eyes perspective about this woman, like she's this larger than life character. And this is not a disrespectful thing when I say she's a regular person like everyone else. She is. Maddie, do you think that's a shot at her by me saying any of this?
Listen, if that's considered a fucking shot, then the other shit people have said is a fucking execution. Okay,
That's what I mean, Maddie.
All right, no, that is not a fucking shot. You're just stating you're expressing your opinion. All right, you're not fucking talking about her family, her kids, or fucking this and that. No, you're stating your opinion. But if people want to flip that as that's an attack, like, and these fucking people, you assholes, stop saying that. Oh, they're attacking Maddie and Lesso. They're attacking Angel. They're attacking this one. They're attacking that one. Are you guys fucking idiots? You dummies. The people that are calling us attackers have said and done the worst shit on here. There's no dancing around that. What's up, Wacky Jackie? Paul C, what's up? There's no fucking dancing around that. And what, because they say they're fucking sorry? Everybody is supposed to just say, okay, yeah, apology accepted. Yeah, no problem. Yes. And then if you don't accept it, you could just fucking leave if you don't like it.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. We know you donated to our show. We know that you cared about us. We know that you showed us support. But if you don't like it, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Maddie, we aren't allowed to have an opinion because we are faceless. I don't give a fuck. You hear me, right? You hear my voice? That's enough. If I was just, you hear me talking. So you hear what the fuck I'm saying. Just because I don't show my face doesn't mean what I'm saying, holds no weight. No. That's not how it fucking works. You guys wish that it did, but too bad that's not how it fucking works.
Well, also another thing, Maddie. Look
yes,
at the logic.
Yep.
Look at the logic, Maddie. She also said we can't talk about, well, because I'm a 20-year-old voice changer having freak. I can't talk back to Tommy Real Deal. That's a logic. I can't.
Listen,
No. But no, us problem with Tommy is squashed.
Yeah, there's no
Nothing
problem.
but love and respect for Tommy, like we always had.
Absolutely.
We had a little disagreement, water under the bridge. It's fine. But her logic is what I'm talking about. Tommy Real Deal could call us a couple of cocksuckers, and we're not allowed to respond to that. Do you believe this holier than thou attitude, Maddie?
I know.
In other words, they could say, do whatever. And if we disagree or respond back respectfully, we're attackers, we're harassers, we're trolls, yada, yada, yada. What about Lee Cole? What about Lee Cole saying he's got some balls, this asshole sitting on top of a high horse? Pal, let me tell you something. I didn't attack your mother. Don't try to lie to Angel and play the victim. I said you didn't go to your mother's funeral. That makes you a piece of shit. That doesn't make her anything. I would never say anything, attack anything about your mother. Probably a sweetheart of a woman, God rest her soul. I'm talking about you being nothing short of a scumbag of a son. Because I'm sure you were a scumbag father, friend, brother, etc. I think you're a piece of shit overall. In every sense of any relationship. You're a con artist, you're a scammer, you're a fraud, you're a shyster, or everything you do is about you. And since you want to say you're coming at Maddie, and you're saying since I talked about somebody that died, what'd you say? Somebody that Maddie knows is gonna die. That's what you said, Lico.
That's what he said, for real?
Yeah. This is what we're gonna do here. Since he said that, I want some of our scumbag troll army that we supposedly have. Why don't we clip that? All right. Why don't we also gather everything that Paps has ever had? Right? All the scumbaggery, because there's a list that goes on and on. Since all he cares about is numbers, let's hit him where it hurts. let's get all those clips over to MMA Holes, his new buddy, and
Who?
let him know MMA Holes. This guy that got 80,000 subscribers.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
get all
MMA
those clips.
holes. MMA holes.
I think it's called MMA Holes.
Okay.
MMAHOLES. Let's
Okay.
get those clips over there. And let's let him know who he's new friends with. Let's show him who he's friends with. Let's show him the kind of person that he's being buddies with. Let's see how that makes Mr. Lee Cole feel.
That's a good point. That is good. How would you like that, Lee?
How would you like that, Lee?
Since
Wanna
how
fuck
about,
with
because
us?
you're not, all of a sudden, like Leso's right, all of a sudden you got the guys that have done and said the most fucking outrageous shit about people and their families, or all of a sudden they're the ones on a high horse looking down, pointing the finger at everybody else. Are you guys fucking high? Are you high?
All the attackers, Matty.
Yeah,
All the attackers.
MMA Holes needs to know that Lee Cole is a scumbag, and he has said and done some of the most fucking foul shit on here, along with fucking SoFlo.
Matty, don't you love how he comes on his show and pretends like he's a news anchor? Like he's reading from a script. Hello, people, on this fine evening. This is Lee Cole and James Proctor, wishing you a fine and lovely weekend with your fraud, phony, fucking bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. You're the same scumbag that made fun of a 13-year-old child, and I'll never forget that. You're also the same scumbag that wouldn't even show up for a Monday. A fraud. A punk.
Yeah. Yes, I fucking
You wouldn't even show up for that guy. I'll smack that guy fucking head clean off his shoulders.
Great fucking point.
That
Lee Cole says,
cocksucker.
I'll debate Maddie. No, you got to debate Ray Mundy first, Lee. You got
Yeah, you do.
You got a list. You got you can't just pick and choose. And Lee, why would you want to debate anybody again, Lee? You know what you know how you could tell Lee Cole is fucking just lost, is because the first thing he says when somebody talks about a debate, pull up my numbers. Pull up my numbers. Look at my numbers. My show is doing fine. Lee, we're not talking about the fucking numbers.
You insecure little dick, man.
For real.
Look at my numbers. Look at my numbers.
Yeah, look at your fucking numbers. Maddie stole Jake Paul's video. Maddie has a short with 25,000 views. That fucker, he stole it. He stole it. Shut the fuck up, Lee. God, stop crying. Wait. And just another thing, if you have like 2,000, 3,000 views and only like 100 likes, that's bad. That is fucking horrible.
Yep.
That's not good. There's a few people that like to brag about their numbers. Look at my numbers. Look at my numbers. If you can have 10,000 views, but if you have fucking less than 100 or just a little over 100, sorry, buddy. Sorry. That's not good. That's not nothing to flex about or write home about. It's just not. It's just also not. What's up, Joe?
I want to also touch really quick, man, and we can get back to our Peps. Everyone's saying because NB runs me and Maddie.
Oh God, yeah, everything's
I gotta hear this over and over again. Maddie, when was the last time we talked to NB?
It's been a while.
And let me tell you something. This is not a shot at NB, but no broad tells me what to do, how to talk, what to say, or anything like that. And if they did try to control me, they're no friend of mine, and they could go fuck themselves. How about that? How about that? And I'm not telling NB to go fuck herself. I'm just saying if she decided to say, Lesso, that, hey, you and Maddie are going to go talk about this, I would say, well, behind the scenes, not on here, respectfully, go fuck yourself, okay? I'm nobody's dancing monkey or puppet or any fucking thing like that. Who do you people think you're talking to? Who do you people think you're talking to? Some sap, in their heads. Wait, Maddie, hold on. Some sap, some bum, somebody, the yes man that agrees with everything. I went after Silo because he had tremendous holes in what he says. And one day I will literally dismantle everything that man says. If he wants to come on panel with me one day, without asking anything about his personal life whatsoever, I will decimate that man from limb to limb. I will make him stutter, spook him, have him folding like a fucking cheap suit. That man is not a world-class fighter because the knowledge that he has showcased is nothing more than a casual fan of combat sports. For instance, there's little things that he does that everybody doesn't see. okay? Because you're all a bunch of casual fans of fighting. If you put him on panel with a man that was a retired fighter,
What's up,
former
Artemis?
fighter, the best thing is this, Matty. Look at this way. That man that's always on our panel now, Adam. He's supposed to be a lawyer. I can't confirm it, and I don't start jumping down my throat saying Lesso said he wasn't a lawyer. I can't confirm it or deny that because I don't know the man from a hole in the wall. But he seems like he is a lawyer for many, many years. Now, if somebody comes on panel and talks about legal things because they got locked up a couple times, he's going to set them straight and be like, nah, no, that's not true. And there's a reason why he does that. Why? Because that man is a lawyer from an extended period of time. You're just a casual jerk off that thinks because he's been to the law library, he's been in handcuffs a couple times, he knows about the law. Well, you don't. And it's the same thing for Silo. Silo thinks because he watched every fucking boxing match from 1976 to 2023, that makes him a world-class fighter. He's not. He's not at all. There's certain things that he said. For instance, John Gotti III's amateur fights. He said that they were on the professional level. Are you out of your mind? Go back and look at those kids' records that he fought. I know, for instance, he fought one Italian kid that didn't even have a fighting record. He never even fought before. So you're telling me that was a professional fight? They found a kid off the street. He was a wrestler. Go do your research on that, bub.
Read this. Read that.
Wait. Okay, Justice Warrior, you truly are a simp jerk off. Yes, man. I never said he was brain dead. I said he had CTE and frontal lobe damage.
Stupid.
And if you know your ass from your dick when it comes to combat sports and getting hit in the head, nobody is supposed to get hit in the head. Football players and combat athletes, kickboxers, Muay Thai fighters, boxers, etc., sustain some level of brain damage. Okay? And then you go and say, well, because Vinny Paz has all his wits about him, which he does. He still articulates and speaks very well. I mean, here and there, he fucks up. Aaron Hernandez was 23 years old. Okay, he knew who his daughters and he knew who his family was. At the end of the trial, right before he went to jail, before he committed suicide, he turned around and he showed affection towards his daughter. He blew a kiss to her. He still had his wits about him, right, Maddie?
Yeah.
Why, when they examined his brain, did they say it degenerated to that of a 7-year-old man? Justice Warrior, you don't know your ass from your dick. You fucking simp. You are an exploiter of everything.
Okay,
you jump on the bandwagon nonstop.
Yeah, he does. And like Justice Warrior, like
he did a lie.
He
and I'm
lied.
going to tell you why
Listen,
he lied.
hold on.
He's
He
not
lied.
a world-class fighter. Here we go, Justice Warrior. Explain this, motherfucker, since you know so much. Not Vinny Paz. Derek Panzer. He's a kickboxer. He was in John Gotti III's corner. All right? Now, nobody I expect to know that he's a kickboxer primarily. He had a handful of boxing matches. Okay. Now, you, Angel, Marla, nobody would know that unless they did their research on this man. But Tony Silo, a man who fought Henry Tillman, a world-class fighter, because Henry Tillman was world-class. He was also ranked at one point in his career. Okay, he didn't point the fact that there was a kickboxer, a primarily kickboxer in John Gotti III's corner. Now, a world-class fighter should sit there and say, if I had a problem with my arm, why would I go to the foot doctor? Do I make sense here, Maddie?
Yep.
Why the fuck would I have a guy who's a kickboxer corner me and train me for a boxing match? What a man that's 50 and 0 and has beaten more world champions than anybody in the world. He ain't no Roger Mayweather. He ain't no Costamato. He ain't no Teddy Atlas. He ain't no Kevin Rooney. He ain't no Freddie Roach. Jerk off. Maybe you should do yourself a favor, jerk off, Justice Warrior, since you know so fucking much. Go watch the Spencer Fisher documentary, the Gary Goodrich documentary. Watch the movie Concussion. Pick up a book about CTE and brain damage and frontal lobe damage. It's very prevalent in every combat sport. You fucking jerk off. Now do me a favor. Go fuck yourself and make another fucking account because you're a fan of our shit. You're a fan of everybody's shit. And suck my pecker.
Yeah, he just tried, like, exactly. There's a few that they know what they're doing. They see what's going on. They don't have a side. I don't even think they have a side or anything like that. They're just trying to stir it. They're trying to, like, throw out their little comments here and there. But what's funny is the people that know that, like, and you're not stupid. You know that these people are just there to fucking stir the pot, but you'll pull up their comments. You'll fucking elaborate on them. You'll let them talk shit. People that you once considered fucking friends of yours, you're going to let other people now, your new friends, threaten their families, threaten them, and now that's okay. That looks horrible on your fucking character. Just so you know, you look horrible, horrible. And just because you might have there might be a new group of fucking people that are telling you, you're not wrong, you're right. You're wrong. You are fucking wrong. Like, what's up, Roland, Queen of Mean, Cuban B? What's up, Bat Boy?
The
Bobby
great
Styles. What's up?
pretender, the
What?
great pretender, the fake contender went up on panel and tricked a bunch of women to think he's a world-class fighter. Why do you think he don't stand on panel with men that challenge him and push back?
No,
Why
and
do
then
you
if you
cut
think
off
about it,
Josie
people,
every time Josie's trying to make a point? She cuts him off. Why is it okay for you, Mr. I defend women? You're standing next to a man with egregious acts that he's done against
sure
women.
does. Sure does.
Why
What's up,
didn't you say
brother?
no?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say nothing about Harambe attacking Victoria? Oh, because he said he's sorry, right? The thing about it is, just like you, just like Lee Cole, just like everybody in this fucking genre that bends the knee to Harambe, really buys that tough guy act. Let me tell you something. That is all bullshit. And one day Harambe is gonna get tested and he's gonna get exposed. It's not necessarily me that's gonna do it, but he keeps talking like this and he's gonna get exposed for the phony that he is. You notice how all his charges are against women. Do you hear Harambe going into a place and beating up 4 or 5 guys? I mean, you people fall for this bullshit. Maddie, the thing about it is, when I was a young man, when I first started out boxing, my coach used to tell me 80 to 85% of the world is non-controversial. They will find a way out of controversy, and they fall. They fall for this man's persona because they're non-controversial people. They'd rather run away than fight this man. I'll stand here and still fight you, Harambe.
Yeah, and then
I'm
just
not
keep in mind
backing
too,
down from you. What's
and
that?
just keep in your head too. People are like, "Oh, well, they started to attack him. They're jealous of him." Stop with the jealous shit. That's the most
There's nothing
stupidest
to
thing
be
you could ever
jealous
say.
of.
Nobody's fucking jealous of him or his
Maddie, this
relationship
jerk
with
off
people
said
like
to you,
that.
yeah, we
That's
don't care.
stupid. That's an ignorant statement. They're jealous. This, first of all, there's nothing to be jealous about. That's number one. But number two, keep in mind that he lied. He was the wrong one who made claims and then lied. And then when people started to call him out, he got aggressive. He started talking shit, and then he got fucking pushback for that. So stop with the whole everybody attacked him. No, he fucking started getting very offensive because he was getting called out on his lies. That's what happened. So you can try to fucking spin it and twist it and fucking draw it up any way you want, but that's not what happened. And a majority, I'm not going to say all, because there is now a fucking selective group that is just fucking, I don't know. But majority of the community knows he's full of shit.
Oh shit! Even people that are still in Angels chat, because again, for some reason, people. I mean, again, this is not a shot at Angel either. It's really not. But she's not inviting any of you over for dinner. You're not going to a house. You're not going to be sworn in or nothing like that. So I don't know why you people don't like say something back when some Maddie. No, I don't see why people don't, when they don't agree about something, they don't say something back. I don't know what benefit you guys are gonna have from kissing rear end. I don't see it, but
And
whatever.
by the way, it's a
Do it.
fucking yeah, it's a fucking shame what's going on. I will say that it's a fucking shame.
We didn't want it to get
The
this
fucking
far.
community. You know what? Who I feel bad for? A lot of people who I fucking feel bad for. Not even us content creators. Not me. Not Lesso. Not Zio. Not fucking Silo. Not fucking Angel, Angela, Marla, Lee Cole, Tony Soflo, whatever. You know who fucking I feel bad for? The fucking community, the people who watch us. Because now, because
Yeah,
of this
well, yeah.
bullshit, hold on. Because of this bullshit that's going on, the fucking community and all the subscribers and all the watchers, now we're put into a fucking situation to where they had to almost pick and choose where they can and cannot go. Or maybe they're not comfortable going a certain place. Now they can't just be like, yeah, fucking YouTube, let me go on YouTube and watch my fucking people. Let me go like watch this show. Now it's like it's uncomfortable for certain people, I bet. You know, that's who I feel bad for. And to the subscribers and everybody watching, I apologize for this fuckery that's going on in this community right now.
Well, to be honest, Maddie, remember when we had the fallout with Lefty and Carlos?
Yeah.
We didn't tell people not to go there. If you don't remember, when we had the falling out with No Fly Zone, we said, no, continue to go there.
Yep.
Right? Did we not? We did. Okay. The only person we've questioned why you would be in this one's chat, why you would be in that one's chat, but we never draw a line in the sand except for Harambe. I mean, it's obvious why we would say we didn't even say don't go there. We said if you're gonna be over there, don't come over here. Like not for nothing, Sean, you're a jerk off. I got nothing to say to you. I think you're a weirdo.
Yeah, Sean, that was kind of crazy, Sean. I'm not going to go too deep, but that's crazy.
To be a fucking weird fuck, let me tell you. I don't know if you're on some of you really turned out to be I thought you were a good kid. You turned out to be a jerk off. Just be honest. I'm not going to berate you. I just think you're a jerk off.
Hit that like button, guys, please.
So, I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody not to go in Angels chat, but if you're not being appreciated there, well, unless you just like the abuse and being told to get the fuck out of there, or you're being controlled and told not to think a certain thing, well, what would you stick around for? Maddie, if you were in a relationship that somebody told you, well, I don't care about you, don't want to talk, would you want to stick around for that? No. So why? I just don't understand.
Bella Rose, good to see you. Thank you.
People must like the abuse.
Yep. It's nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. And the whole like enemy of the enemy shit is so crystal clear, man. So let me ask you something. Let me chat. Let me ask you something. 1 for yes and 2 for no, right? In the chat. If FBS was not around, would this situation even be happening? 1 for yes or 2 for no? When I say the situation, I'm talking about, yo, Marky Mark, what's up? I'm talking about like the whole like now, people like SoFlo and Stone Sailor and shit like that are like, accepted. You think it would be going on? Like if FBS was not around, would SoFlo and Sailor even be in people's chats? Would they even be over there? Yeah, you do, Crumel. You can go wherever the fuck you want. That's your free will, bro. Slayer MobTube says 2. I am not taking abuse of any motherfucker ever. 2. Randy Tippett, thank you, bro. Thank you. You are respected here. What's up, Skulls? 2. Mandy, what's up, Mandy? How you doing? 2. Nope. Hell no. Exactly. And you know what's fucked up? If you think about it, FBS is probably sitting back like just laughing. Like, look at these motherfuckers over there. Look at them. Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even got to do nothing. You just got to fucking, say a few things, And he said it himself 100 times. If he was just ignored, nothing would ever happen. Like, what would he'd have to do something else? But he's not ignored. That man is not ignored. And look at where we're at. But we're the bad ones. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, and I will say this, Maddie. Angel said we should be proud that we got compliments from FBS. Well, Angel, I will say this. I'd rather get compliments from FBS than to get compliments from Harambe.
Ain't that's some shit. That is some shit. But you're right. I would the last thing I want is fucking people like Stone Sailor and fucking Tony SoFlo to be patting me on my back or fucking telling me, hey, I'm doing a good job or it's good to see you or complimenting me. Get the fuck out of here.
And I tell you one thing, I don't like Biggie, and Biggie knows we don't like each other. But again, I'll say it like this: FBS is a lot better person than than Harambe. 10 times out of 10, even though he's still a scumbag, I hate the ground that Lee Cole walks on. He's still a better person than Harambe.
That's true. That is
There's
fucking
a
true.
lot of
And that's
people
not an
that I
opinion.
hate that are way better person than Harambe is, Matty.
Yep.
And good.
Then that's a fact, and that's not an opinion. That is a fact. Tony Soflo is 10 times worse than FBS. Absolutely, absolutely. Now is FBS a good fucking guy, and has he done some fun?
Not
No, he's not.
even close.
He's done and said some fucking disgusting, horrible shit that he shouldn't have said, and he knows that. But is he on any level as fucking Soflo? And like I said earlier in the beginning of this show, we'll remind people. We will fucking
Oh
remind
yeah,
people
Matty.
because a lot of people are going to say, well, oh, he apologized. You know, he's a changed man. He did 22 years, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't give a fuck what he did or said or how many fucking your highnesses he wants to throw out there. The video, thank God for clip channels. People like Redzilla, people like their other clip channels, Assassinino. People will always be reminded of the fucking shit that man has done and said. It's never going to go away. And Stone Sailor, you look like such the weakest little pussy yesterday,
Oh yeah, you
screaming
heard that
at the top of
crybaby
your
shit.
fucking lungs. Yeah, fuck you and your family. I'll kill you. Wait till I see you. Like, shut the fuck
Well, I
up,
will say
bro.
this, Matty.
Take your L and
There's
go
always
home.
there's always exception to the rules, right? I always make an exception for certain people. Stone Sailor said he will, in fact, go after our families, right?
Yeah, he did. He said, and yes,
Stone
he will.
Sailor,
And
for
I've never
you,
went
I
after your
will wait.
family, Stone
No,
Sailor.
wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stone Sailor, whatever you do to my family, I'm doing to yours. I will make an exception for you. Let's see who got more balls. Let's see. You and me. Not Maddie, not Zio. Whatever you do to me or my family, I will do to you and to your family. I'd rather die than let some piece of shit like you try and get a leg up on me, you fucking gimp cocksucker. You ain't gonna get the best of me, motherfucker. And not yelling and screaming is gonna intimidate me either. Or your bullshit army, your Navy background, or your ability to wrestle around in pajamas with men. Don't scare me, pal. Not one bit. You little gimp with your no neck having fuck.
Yeah, I
You
know.
want to go
We
after my
haven't
family?
talked about families, but
You
they
want
want
to
to know.
go after no, but for that man specifically promised he's gonna go after dead relatives and everything. As I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, like your daddy Harambe suggests. You know, that's another thing. This fucking guy uses phrases and sayings that people that have been around longer than he has, and he thinks he owns them. Harambe goes, I heard somebody say that let the chips fall as they may. What are they trying to bite off, Harambe? Listen there, jerk off. You didn't come up with that. The ego and the stupidity level of this man is mind-boggling. He thinks he came up with a phrase. What are you gonna do? Copyright a phrase? Go try to do that. See what happens. They're gonna tell you go fuck yourself. You can't do that.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
code.
these people are not many across the board. So Stone Sailor, whatever you do to us, we are gonna do to you. That's it.
Mm.
You want to keep this as words?
All
We'll
right,
keep
Paul
it as
C.
words.
Thanks, Paul
We
C.
beat the shit out of you anyway. We don't need to resort to dirty tactics. But if you want to resort to dirty tactics, what you give is what you'll get, 100%. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anyone in our community giving a shit. Do we want to resort to that? Absolutely not. But if you dox me and try to go after my family, I will do the same to you.
Yep. And it's fucked
That's
up.
it.
It's like Stone Sailor. He's at Lesso's right, bro. He is. And he has every right to feel that way. Stone Sailor, for on some real shit. When did we ever attack your family?
No, we did
Did
not.
we
We
ever like
attacked
attack
Harambe.
your family or say we're going to or like threaten to do that? Did we
We
ever do
never
that?
even attacked him,
Seriously,
Maddie.
without screaming like a faggot. Like, did we ever fucking attack your family? No, we didn't. But that's what you have to resort to because you don't know who we are. Are you kidding me?
And that's another thing.
You're a fucking coward. And I'll
We
say,
didn't even
and
know
whoever,
who this cocksucker was, Matty. He just inserted himself into Harambe's problems.
yeah, and whoever supports him is just as bad. You look just as bad. Thank you, Hype. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. If you fucking support somebody who goes after fucking families like that, out of no with no fucking reason to, just to do it because they feel like they can or they want to, because they're so fucking mad at what the other person is saying. If you support someone like that, you're just as fucked up. You
If
need
not
to fucking
worse. Yeah, and I mean, you put people on your platform that attack us, and we're people that didn't dox.
All right, Biggs. Thank you, brother.
Matty, we gotta go though.
All right, you're out of here?
Yeah, Matty, you're gonna stay on here, Matty?
I'll stay on, yeah, because I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Another like 5 minutes.
All right, everyone. I'm Matty here, and we will be back.
All right, Lesso.
Yeah, have a good weekend to all. Matty, give me a call.
All right, man. Then there was one, and then there was one. Some good UFC fights coming on later today, on a side note. Yes, please. Thank you, Mandy. Please hit that like button, guys. And remember, if you guys are wondering where the super chat sticker thing is at, we are demonetized for a month or two. So if you guys would like to donate, the Cash App is scrolling in the banner down below. But Sean Sharon says we need some clips of Harambe dogging. They're there, Sean. That's the great thing about fucking YouTube, is that your words will always be there. You can't get away from it. And then I just want to say too, isn't it a rat move? Don't rats usually point the finger and place blame on others for their actions? Isn't that something rats do? Can I get a rat emoji in the chat if that's what rats do? Can you guys drop I want to just see the rats if you agree with me. Does a rat point the finger and place blame on other people for their actions? Isn't that a rat tactic? Like, isn't that some type of characteristics that a rat has? I'm just curious. I want to know how you guys feel about that. Okay, we got, yes, they do. You can always mention my name, Primo. Primo, what's up, man? Sassaninos, yep, I see the rats. Oh, shit, damn it, man. You put the rats over here. Randy Tippett, River Us, Joe Della, The Love Boat. That's great. Facts over feelings. At Kathy is Cash App. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Amin. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys have, for Cash App, it's real simple. It's the money symbol and then just Matty Marinero. So, that's called a pussy that can't take accountability for their own actions. Look, we still got the rats flowing. All right. So, look, Dan Tesla, thank you. The things he said about Josie are sick. Absolutely. I'll chop that emoji all day, buddy. Locales. Yeah, right, Kathy? Now, the reason why I'm asking that, and I wanted the chat's opinion on that, is because now, right or wrong, all of a sudden, Tony Soflo is saying, I apologize for everything I said to you. You know, I was just doing it because of FBS and information that he gave me. You know, Your Highness, you know, anything I ever said was because of him. You know, he told me a lot of lies about you. You know, this and that. You know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Good try, bro. You good fucking try. That is such a fucking rat move. Take accountability for your own shit, bro. You said it. You fucking said it. You did it. Now, am I going to say, did FBS feed you some information or tell you some things to aid in your attacks? Of course. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt FBS was like, yeah, here, you know, this is this, blah, blah, blah. Here's a little bit. But you took it to another level. You took it to another level. So, and said some outrageous shit. Disgusting, sexual, degenerate shit. You did. And now you're going to fucking sit there and say, well, it wasn't really me. He made me do it. He made me do it. You know, FBS is supposed to be some type of pussy, right? Some type of like, some little bitch. How is he gonna? And you're supposed to be some big fucking Tony Action 305. Baddest Wild West, dirty, fucking crazy fucker. You know, are you telling everybody that a guy like FBS pulled your strings, bro? He made you march to the beat of his drum? Is that what you're telling everybody? That little old bitch ass, like in your words, FBS made Big Bad Tony Soflo do all this nasty shit and say all this shit about women and their children? So it's all FBS's fault. Crazy. Abso-fucking-lutely crazy, bro. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. And for that, whoever bought into that shit, you're crazy. Whoever bought into that and said, you're right, I agree, you're right, it's all FBS. Yep, you didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, you're crazy. You're absolutely fucking insane. Insane. Nobody does. Listen, Queen and Mean, there's plenty of people. Listen, and then here's, I think I said this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or maybe like 2 streams ago, whenever it was. I think I said there's a lot of content creators from Florida, South Florida, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, Facebook, everywhere. They go live, right? I've done it. I've done it just because I was curious. Go ask them, hey, have you ever heard of somebody called Tony Action or Tony Soflo? Not one of them motherfuckers say, oh yeah, absolutely, I know who that is. I know who that is, because he's not known. Nobody knows him. His immediate people and like people that are close to him, they know him, of course, but nobody knows him. He's not known like that. Absolutely not. It's fake. It's all fake. So, and yes, blaming his projection, Dung Beetle. Absolutely. That's a great avatar you got there. I assume that's the troublemaker crying, the troublemaking fucking bee. You should just, she causes more shit, man. She loves this shit. You could hear it in her voice. She just loves it. You could not have nothing to do with her, never say anything about her. But if you're being attacked, she'll push the person attacking you, and she like antagonizes for that. She fucking instigates those problems. That's fucking sick. Joff, thank you, Joff. Take it easy, bro. Thank you. But yeah, what's up, Rat Trap City? Thanks for stopping in here. But yeah. That lady just antagonizes and instigates until people pick on her. Then she cries and threatens to do self-harm and I heard she writes people's names on her fucking arms and shit. Like, you're crazy. You're nuts. You are fucking nuts. Abso-fucking-lutely nuts. And you want to be out here trying to push people to like attack one another. You're fucking crazy. Crazy. She's somebody ex the dung beetle. Citrullo. She'll tell you who we're talking about. Oh yeah, Rat Trap City. I didn't know you were live last night. I just watched it earlier. That was a good stream, man. I hit the like button. If you guys are not subscribed to Rat Trap City, please do so. All right? Drop your link, Rat Trap City. Yeah, she is. Yeah, I heard that too. It's crazy. No wonder why her and that other dude are best friends. They both like to point their fingers and accuse other people of their actions. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. But I guess I'm gonna get out of here for now, guys. Like I said, this wasn't gonna be a long stream. So yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping by. We just wanted to just address a few things, talk about a few things. That shit, it's just crazy. And one thing I'm glad about though, and I know it bothers a lot of other people, is that there's a big majority of people, and just so you guys know, you'll all be called. Everybody, like basically a lot of people in my chat right now, you're all going to be called trolls, faceless, troublemakers, all this other shit because you fucking think for yourselves. That's not the case. I don't think of you guys like that. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me, shown us. It's I couldn't thank you enough. I appreciate you guys thinking for yourselves. I appreciate that you guys would tell me if I was wrong. You guys would say, Maddie, no, you're wrong. So, Assassinino, drop the link to your video before I leave. So I just want to thank you guys again for always being loyal and, supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting Lesso. All right. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. And, yeah. Keep your heads on tight, man. Keep your shit screwed tight. Don't, yeah, I believe that, Dung Beetle. I do. All right. Can't be a troll using your real. Yeah, I know. All right, but I will talk to everybody later. All right, thank you guys. Hit that like button on the way out if you did not already. We'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe the next day, or the day after that. Have a good day, everybody.